I am so excited to have you join me for this ab session. So grab a mat and let's get started. What better way to show our love for our core than to make a heart in our abdominals? So this entire workout is going to be structuring a heart across our abs so that we get lots of variety of movement and we hit all of those different muscle groups. So go ahead and lay on down. And we are going to start with the point of that heart. So we're going to curl up nice and high and back down. Here we go. Exhale. If you have neck strain, you can put a towel behind your head and support yourself as you're curling. You can support it with your hands behind your head, or just focus on that deep contraction and press and really visualize that point for that heart. This workout is for everyone. There are going to be some killer sets with lots of modifications and regressions for any fitness level and any injury. So stick with me and I got you covered. One more time. Okay, from here, we're going to focus on the lines that come up from that heart and oblique twist. Notice it's small, right? We're getting the top angles of that heart portion. So really twist. Good, you guys got this. If you can take this up a notch, bring your legs into tabletop. Focus on that rotation. Remember, we don't want it down here. We want it up nice and high in that small little rotation. Add a little bicycle. Get into that line. Breathe into it. Beautiful. We're going to take it into that upper crescent. So from here, we're going to let our head come down, and we're going to bring our knees to our left shoulder and come up and twist. And we're going to hit that upper heart portion in our upper abs. So we're crunching from here. Our butt's coming up. We're not doing it from our lower abs. We're actually doing it by controlling and contracting the upper rib cage on that one side. Bring your knees to the opposite side. Hands can be behind your head. Hands can be down on the floor. But I don't want you to tense up your shoulders or your neck. Keeping your knees bent will help your low back. But of course, you can do it with straight legs and really activate up and down. Poking the ceiling with our toes. We're not focusing on the lower abs yet. One more. Switch sides. Again, straight legs is an option. Really getting into that top portion of that heart. Make it a nice, meaty, big, thick heart. Good. Again, you can bend those knees, but we want to focus on the fact that we're not lifting from our lower abs. We're really curling and crunching. You can even put your fingers there, and you should feel your fingers get sucked into the rib cage right below your breast line and really feel that contraction. One more. And release. Okay, so now we're coming out towards the sides a little bit. So we're going to lay down on our side for this. We're going to bring our legs slightly forward, and we're going to lift and lower. Again, supporting the weight of your head. If this is too much on you, you can always bend the knees a little bit so the lever is smaller. Or if you really want to kick it into high gear, bend your bottom leg only so that the weight is really there, having to struggle to pull you up right in that one spot. Really squeeze into those obliques. Feel it start to work down into that oblique line. Notice your legs are slightly forward as you work, keeping that connection. Abs stay engaged, belly button stays deep into that spine. Two more. Wonderful job, last one. And switch. You can just roll over. I'm going to switch to the other side so you can see me. We're going to pull up into those abs, really focusing on that connection. Again, you can go with a bent knee. You can go with both legs staying straight, making sure you don't have it injure your hip. Or you can have both knees bent, trying to really get into that side so that you're not working with levers that you don't feel comfortable with. But keeping those abs tight as you breathe. Really feel it working down and around. Ribs stay down and back. Abs stay in. You got it. Give me 5 more. And 4. And 3. Breathe. 2. One more time. And release. From there, we're going to lay down on our back. We're going to focus more on those chisel lines as it comes around. So from here, we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to rotate and twist really small. Now, this one is coming from our lower abs. We're kind of coming around and back. Exhale. Alternating sides, right to left. Deep breath. Really feel that connection. relaxing the arms. I like to take my arms behind my head the whole time, or I like to have my hands even up over my head so that I'm not using them and I can really get into my stomach muscles. Beautiful. Find what works for you. 3 more total to each side. And 2. 2. Hopefully you're starting to feel that burn, right? And 1. And 1. Beautiful. Legs up to the ceiling. Hands. They're going to be resting right at your butt. The misconception is a lot of people put their hands under their butt to start, but then when they lower down, they have this massive arch in their low back and they wonder why they can't do lower ab work. So really making sure that your hands are at your butt so that when you lower down, there's actually something to support. And then bring it back up. Inhale and exhale up. Now you may go 3 inches down. You may go 3 feet down. You need to go where you can keep your stomach muscles compressed tight and keep your abs engaged. If you don't need the support and you can maintain your abdominal structure, then don't put your hands there and really keep those abs into high gear. Again, remember, I'm all about modifications, progressions, and regressions. I believe that every body is different. Every body evolves and has different things happen to it, your own being. That we all have strengths and weaknesses and we all have gone through something. So ab work is great for anyone. Arm work is great for anyone. It's how you do it and what's appropriate for you. So we will have those options for you. Just make sure that you're picking the option that is most appropriate for your body. One more time. Beautiful. Go ahead and let it help you roll up and sit upright. Now we're going to focus a little bit more through that twist line again. So rotate, and I want to get that chiseled line in that heart, and rotate, and back up. Good. And I like to use the heart for this because you can picture it. You can picture if you drew a heart on your stomach, what line you're working on. And it helps you really define which muscle fiber in the oblique set or which muscle in the core dynamics are you really trying to activate. Because the rectus, which is our 6-pack, 8-pack muscles, is 6 8-pack muscles. So when you work them, there are lots of different fibril connections that we can engage, and we want you to hit all of them. Beautiful. Deep breath. Keep that rotation. Keep it moving. Not rocking our knees from right to left. Keep your knees pointing up to the ceiling. Awesome. From here, we're going to rotate and we're going to twist. Again, we're working more through the upper portion of the heart, this portion, and twist. Now, if you want it harder, you're going to bring those legs up into tabletop. If you want it easier than here and it's getting in your hip flexors, then sit up, butterfly those legs, and rotate and twist. Remember, it's a really small rotation. We're not looking to back crack. We're just looking for that nice, controlled rotation, keeping those abs nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hands back. You can go on your forearms or you can go on your hands. If you have any wrist issues, go down to your forearms. If it's neck strained, just come up a little bit, okay? Rotate onto one leg, kick those legs out. Rotate to the other leg, kick those legs out. Because I want a heart that has nice long lines. I don't want one that's like this. I want one more like that. Good, so really reach. Reach. You're almost there, you got this. Very nice. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straight legs. Roll yourself down, and we're gonna roll up. Now, some of you may think, oh, nope, I'm done, I can't roll up. But you can. You can. Put your hands on your thighs, press. You can even bend your knees a little bit to help you up, and then slowly work back down and work on that negative release. And scoop. Squeezing your inner thighs together really helps. Try it. Really squeeze your legs together. Activate. Squeeze your glutes. Focus on those lower abs. Another thing that's going to help. Flick your eyes down. Look down at your belly button. Really look down at your chest. Not your whole head, your eyes. I promise it will help. Squeeze. Beautiful. You can do it. You can do some form or function of it. Even if you're coming to here, if you're fighting, if you're working and you can't come all the way up and you go back down, I'm proud of you. You're doing something good for your abdominals. You're getting stronger. Don't quit on me. Last one. And release.
Good job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this ab workout, and I hope that you will join me for many, many more. Love.